Virgo, this is a very interesting reading. My spirit guide has said to me immediately when I entered into this and I put the cards down, they said you have to know yourself to be able to create and manifest. And this is so interesting because it is actually one of the major things that I do know about manifestation and about creating your reality and about anything that is about, success or whatever. Yes, we can get success by pushing really hard and we can live our life and do whatever, but it can get really hard to manifest if you don't know what you are, who you are, what your purpose is, what is this inner energy of you. Because sometimes we can want to manifest something that is over there, but your life and your soul and what you are is over there. And you're trying to go this way because why? Sometimes programming of society, programming of reality and what we view as being successful and what our parents want us to be and all of that stuff and what we think is we should be doing looks like this. But the actual truth of you looks like that. And this reading is a lot about you finding your truth, you finding out more about who and what you are, you finding out maybe that you're not actually the person that you thought you were. And because of that, new directions coming in. So I'm going to ask your guides to please open the way for you, to open portals for you, to your inner world, to your inner self, so that you can find out the truth about who you are, which is going to make it so easy for you to start manifesting a reality that's going to make you happy. It's interesting, this reading is very interesting for me. I'm actually very, very curious about it. I'm curious about what is going to come through in the tarot as well. If this is you and you would like to know yourself, comment below. I'm open to getting to know myself, the true me. I'm open to getting to know the true me and allow that energy to come through. You're going to be guided here and shown exactly who you are and why you're here. What is your purpose? What is the reason for you even being in this world? There has to be a reason. Maybe it's just to have fun, who knows? To be a beach bum and sit on the beach and just be like, yeah, I'm going to surf a wave. That's going to be it. But there's a reason. There's a reason. And to know the reason, to understand that, is to understand yourself. You've got the first card coming up here, which is the Hierophant, which is called lineage. So for you, some part of you is tied to a lineage of people. Now, the lineage can come from two separate alternative places. It can be your earthly lineage, which is tied to your ancestors, or it can be your starseed lineage. If you're in my channel, the chances are that you are starseed is quite high. I use the word starseed pretty loosely because it's more than that. It can't just be boxed in that little phrase that seems so pop cultured at the moment. I think I've seen it. I know it is very deep. And there is your soul lineage, which is tied to something completely different. It is the source of you, your source, yourself. That's in the lineage of the ancestral line that you carry. So there's two elements of you here. There's the earth body, that line, your mom, your grandparents, all of that that's going. And then there is the soul and its own lineage, whatever that may be. Understanding the soul and its own lineage is very important because a lot of what we think we want when we want to go in that direction is tied to ancestral lineage. I really feel like this energy and what we're looking at here is more the soul lineage than the ancestral lineage. I kind of got a feeling it's tied to a truth about yourself, what is supposed to be revealed for you, who you're supposed to be. This is still something that you are still picking up on right now. There's a Page of Wands here. This is internal energy. It's the fire. It's the soul of you. Okay, so let's see what other card will come up here with regards to the Hierophant. And remember, Hierophant is a card of unbelievable wisdom. It is a card that shows that whomever you are, you can give wisdom to others. You can teach others. You can be a light to other people in this world. And it is tied to the fates. It is tied to your destiny and why you are here. Know thyself, Virgo. You've come into this world with a destiny, with the fates coming in here. You've come into this world with a specific purpose. This purpose maybe has been igniting in you for a while, maybe it's just starting to ignite, or you're well on the way on this journey. If you are questioning and you know already what your purpose is, and you're questioning, is it really my? Yes, it is. And if you need reconfirmation again and again, they're going to give you confirmation again and again. You've got the spark inside of you. It's going to turn into a bonfire. Okay, keep moving towards what this is. The Knight of Cups, it would be saying, follow what is the thing that brings you fire. What makes you excited? What makes you go, I would do this for fun? That would be it. That would be it. What is your passion? What is that inner fire inside of you? For a lot of you guys, that inner fire that's on the inside of you, the thing that brings you so much joy and that makes you excited, is not even currently where you are looking at. You may be following a life right now that's taking you in this direction because that's what society told you to do. But that inner fire, that inner thing, is heading in another direction. And it may be hard to manifest going this way because you're fighting the current that's trying to pull you that way. So to manifest sometimes is to turn in to understand ourselves. What is it that burns inside of you? What is the passion? With the transformation through illumination. So you see how we got here. Transformation through illumination. To see the truth inside of you is when you do make the transformation. And that is when the magician, you can start to manifest your reality. This is a fated energy. It doesn't happen to everyone that there's fated energy in their reading or in their life, but it is happening to you. Which means that a lot of the things in your reality is actually laid out for you already. Stop fighting it. Stop trying to swim upstream. Let go and see where the current takes you. See what can happen. That is called flow energy. When you do drop into flow like that, miracles take place. And at the time that you're getting the reading, they're asking you to trust the flow. When you let go and you begin to flow, you start to understand where you're meant to be. And that's when you can start to manifest. Because you're in alignment. You're in alignment. And when you're in alignment, magic takes place. You start manifesting left, right, and center. Okay. So I want to see what cards come up here. Okie dokie. Alright. Okay. So stop trying to fight this. Stop trying to hold on to stuff that is not yours to hold on to. You've got a Three of Swords with a Page of Cups here. First of all, release the past. Release the failure. Release the things that couldn't happen. Release the pain. And have a new start in the heart energy with the Three of Swords. Also trust the flow with the water. This is Page of Cups. Let's see. And some of the stuff that's painful here, that shows up that's a bit painful, is the direction you're trying to head into. It doesn't seem to want to manifest the way you want it to manifest. So it can be maybe painful to say, I'm going to surrender what this is and I'm going to see where a new direction takes me. It's almost the ego mind kind of saying, but I wanted that, you know, and now it's saying, but no, you can't have that because that's not your direction. That's society, programming, family, what we thought we wanted, showing up as now I'm not going to have it. I'm going to move in a new direction. But look what the new direction shows up as being. A Ten of Pentacles. You know when you're at the airport and then you have that escalator that you can stand on and it just takes you where you're going, and then you get some people who walk on the escalator to get you in the new direction even quicker. I would do that. I would do that. I would be walking on that escalator to get there even faster than what it's taking me, because that's the Ten of Pentacles. It is a very powerful life. It is a very powerful life that you are being taken to. Allow the current to take you there. Stop trying to swim upstream in the wrong direction and allow this current to just take you to something that you cannot even dream about. It comes up as this, look, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Allow the current to redirect you. See where it wants to take you and then go with it. It's taking you here. flow. Flow one more time, flow again, flow for the first time, and see what it will do. How do you do this? So you kind of sit and say, okay, so maybe this life that I'm trying to manifest, and I just literally saw 1111 on my Mike's timer there. New start, a new cycle. So take this start, take this beginning for you. And when it does head in this direction, when you're moving, when something closes and you try and get it to open again, stop and stop trying to knock on that door. That is the Three of Swords. And then wait. And look around you, look in life and look around you and say, so what now? Where do I go now? And then ask your guides to show you. I do this often when I'm trying to get something right and it doesn't want to move. I go, okay, I surrender. I give up again, because I always have to give up again and again and surrender every single time. And I say, okay, I give up. You better show me. That's that. That is that. And every time I do that, I say, you better show me. Because obviously what I'm doing is not working. Then I wait and see what's going to happen. Sometimes I get an idea and I try something different, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm like, okay, that's not it, obviously. Sometimes something comes from inside of me and it's like, go do that. And then I go do it, and then it starts flowing. I get into the Knight of Cups and I start moving. Sometimes things just pop up in front of me. And let me tell you, that's flow. When it pops up in front of me, I do it. I don't question. I don't ask any questions. I go, oh, you put this in front of me. I go there. That's flow. And that's when you can start manifesting. Because when you're flowing down that path, you can start deciding what fluff will it be, what color will it be, what texture will it be, what flavor will it be on the path. When you know yourself, you know where you're going, and you know that it's your path, manifestation becomes very easy. You're there. You can literally manifest the 10 of Pentacles. Go and see what that is. Move in a new direction. Try something different that shows up. And let's see what the fates have in store for you. There we go, Virgo. Congratulations and surrender. I've done it and I do it over and over. Is it working for me? Yes, it's going to work for you as well. Until next time, beautiful soul family, we've chosen to be here together again. Not only from this channel, but from other lifetimes. We've chosen to meet here in this space. It's wonderful to be with you again. Until next time, I'm sending my love. Bye.